Hey guys, it's Victor from Poetry in Motion Pictures coming back at y'all with another riri. Now today, I'll be starting the MCU with Captain America, the First Avenger. I'm gonna rewatch every single one of the MCU movies, and I'm gonna do a review for those as well. But I think this is one of the more underrated of all the MCU movies. It was a great look back at how the world saw heroes and how the heroes could affect the world in turn. It was beautifully done. It is fantastic at establishing the character, first of all, in a comic accurate way, not just in the time setting, but like just the overall gist of how he became who he eventually became. And knowing what happens in these stories and then coming back to this and seeing how it all started, especially for Steve Rogers, and just seeing it start off right here and seeing how all these different characters and his interactions with them mold him more into the kind of hero he chooses to be, into the kind of good man that he is. For the most part, Johnston, the director, I thought he did a phenomenal job bringing to life the World War II era with a fantasy-style comic book feel to it. He has a very distinct sort of old school vision to him, you know? Like he has this way of bringing these old school time, like this old timiness into this sort of a fantastical modern feel while still being, you know, of its time. It's so well done. What he did here in Captain America is just phenomenal. I can definitely see why they may have chosen to go a different direction in future films, because the tone, genre, just overall feel and vibe of the movies, for Captain America specifically, if it wasn't for the way that this movie ended, it would be extremely jarring. Like if you literally just go Captain America, the First Avenger, straight into Captain America, Winter Soldier, it's like whiplash. Granted, what they did with the sequels was phenomenal, so I am glad they did go in that direction, but a part of me does wonder what would it have been like to get an entire trilogy from Johnston. The world may never know. Alright guys, so it looks like I ended up rambling on for a bit longer than expected, so I'm going to cut this into 2, possibly 3 parts. If you have been enjoying this, make sure you keep an eye out for those, and make sure you check out our TikTok and our YouTube, Poetry in Motion Pictures, and we'll see you next time.